Hello everyone, Saw with you. Today we will watch a short retelling of the Triangle movie. Jess, a young single mother, boards a yacht called the Triangle to spend the day in the company of her friend Greg and his 4 friends. Greg tells the others not to molest Jess because her child has autism. A few hours after going to sea, the yacht suddenly finds itself in complete calm, and then crashes during the storm that has begun. All but one girl, who drowns during the storm, remain alive. Drifting on an overturned yacht, Greg and company see a huge passenger liner. They switch to it. The name of the ship reminds them of the myth of Sisyphus, who had to do useless work non-stop. He cheated death and did not fulfill his conditions. The ship turns out to be empty. The clock on board has stopped. But they are not alone on this ship. Someone is watching them tirelessly. Jess also finds a bunch of her keys on the ship, which were supposed to stay on the yacht and drown during the storm. After splitting up, friends die in turn. They are killed by a masked man with a gun. Only Jess remains alive, who manages to overcome him. Before jumping into the water, the killer tells Jess in a female voice that the dead will return soon, and she will have to kill them all again to return home. Unknown falls overboard. Jess sees that the liner is approaching the overturned yacht on which she and her friends were. They come on board again, including a second copy of Jess. Secretly following the company, Jess realizes that she has fallen into a time loop. At first she tries to save everyone and not kill her friends. However, after several attempts, she does not succeed. Besides, she discovers that she has lived on the liner dozens of times. Since he finds a mountain of dead copies, finally, Jess decides to kill the whole group and deals with his friends by wearing a mask. However, a copy of Jess from the new group throws her into the sea, as Jess herself did in her first appearance on the liner. Jess wakes up on the beach, where she was washed up from the sea, and gets to the city. Looking through the window of her house, she sees herself and her son Tommy before a yacht trip. That is, she gets into the past. Jess sees that her copy is screaming and annoyed at her sick son. She kills her copy, puts the corpse in the trunk of the car and drives with her son to the port, promising him never to offend him again. She is sure that she manages to change the future, but soon, stopping to throw a dead bird off a cliff, she sees a lot of such birds below, which means that she has reached this place several times. Jess is determined to change the future, but on the way they get into an accident in which her son is killed, and the corpse that Jess killed her falls out of the trunk. She herself survives and watches as they try to help them, and at this time a man approaches her, says that the boy cannot be saved, and asks if she needs to be taken somewhere. She chooses the port. Jess thinks it's over. But the film goes back to the beginning in the first scene, where Greg tells the others not to bother Jess, since her son has autism. And everything repeats again. That's how this movie ends. Thank you for watching. If you like the retelling, put likes and subscribe. Soon there will be a lot of videos on the channel. See you later.